Long ago, under the vast African skies, where the golden savanna met dense, whispering forests, there was a village called Jua Nyota. Its name, meaning Star of the Sun, reflected its beauty and prosperity. The villagers lived in harmony with the land, drawing from its bounty and returning their gratitude through sacred rituals. But as time passed, their harmony fractured. Greed crept in, and the respect for nature that once defined them faded. The village, once alive with music, dance, and laughter, became a hushed memory, vanished overnight, leaving behind only stories carried by the winds. Generations later, 12-year-old Kwame heard those stories from his grandmother, Nia, who often ended her tales with a warning. Curiosity can lead to wisdom or ruin. Choose wisely. But Kwame, a boy with a heart that sought adventure and a mind that questioned everything, was enchanted by the tale of Jua Nyota. One day, while exploring his grandmother's attic, Kwame stumbled upon a tattered old map. The parchment was fragile, its edges frayed by time, and strange symbols adorned it, glowing faintly under the light. At its center was a single word: Nyota. That discovery set in motion an extraordinary journey, a quest that would take Kwame, his brave cousin Ayana, and the wise Elder Jabari deep into uncharted lands, where they would confront ancient secrets, face perilous trials, and uncover the truth about the forgotten village. Kwame couldn't contain his excitement as he showed Ayana the map. "This proves it, Ayana. Jua Nyota was real." Ayana, a practical and cautious 11-year-old, looked at him skeptically. "If it's real, why does no one go looking for it?" "Because they're scared," Kwame replied. "But we're not, right?" Ayana sighed. "I don't know, Kwame. Grandmother always says some secrets are better left hidden." That evening, they approached Grandmother Nia, who was weaving a basket by the fire. When Kwame showed her the map, her face grew serious. "Where did you find this?" "In the attic," Kwame said. "Grandmother, is this really a map to Jua Nyota?" Grandmother Nia hesitated, then spoke softly. "Yes, but you must listen to me, Kwame. That place is not just a village. It's a warning. Those who go looking for it rarely return. The spirits guard its secrets fiercely." "But why, Grandmother?" Ayana asked. "Because the village fell out of balance," she said. "It's a lesson we must never forget. Let the past stay buried, my children." Kwame, however, couldn't let it go. That night, he and Ayana whispered in the dark. "We have to find it," Kwame insisted. "If we understand what happened, we can help people avoid the same mistakes." Ayana hesitated. "What if we get lost, or worse?" "We won't," Kwame promised. "We'll ask Elder Jabari. He knows everything about the old ways." Elder Jabari was the village's oldest resident, a man whose stories were as vast as the stars. When the cousin showed him the map, his eyes widened. This is no ordinary map," he said. "It's a guide to Jua Nyota." "But why do you want to go there?" "We want to know the truth," Kwame said earnestly. Jabari stroked his chin. "The truth can be dangerous, young ones, but if your hearts are pure, the spirits may guide you. The journey will be long and difficult. Are you prepared?" Kwame and Ayana nodded, though their hearts raced with both excitement and fear. The next morning, the three set off. The map led them through dense forests, across glistening rivers, and over rocky hills. Each step seemed to pull them deeper into a world untouched by time. But strange things began to happen. One night, Kwame heard distant drumming that no one else seemed to notice. Another day, Ayana spotted glowing eyes watching them from the shadows, only for them to vanish when she blinked. Jabari noticed their unease. "The spirits are watching," he said. "They test those who dare to uncover the past. Stay respectful, or the journey will end before it begins. After days of travel, the group reached the edge of a vast canyon. A narrow, rickety bridge stretched across it. As they stepped onto it, a deep, resonant voice echoed through the air. "Who dares seek Jua Nyota? We come in peace," Jabari said. "Our hearts are pure." The voice responded, "Prove it. Answer this. What weighs more, the knowledge of the past or the wisdom of the present?" Kwame and Ayana exchanged glances. After a moment, Kwame said, "Neither. They must work together to guide the future." The bridge trembled, then steadied. "You may pass," the voice said. As they crossed the bridge, a mist enveloped them. When it cleared, they stood in Jua Nyota. The village was eerily silent, its huts crumbling and overgrown with vines. A sense of sadness hung in the air. "This place feels heavy," Ayana whispered. Jabari nodded. "It carries the weight of its history." They explored cautiously, finding carvings that told the village's story. The people of Jua Nyota had once thrived, but their greed led them to take more than they gave. They ignored the spirit's warnings, and the balance of nature was broken. In the village square stood an ancient tree with glowing symbols on its trunk. As Kwame approached, the symbols lit up, and a spirit appeared. "Why have you come?" it asked. "To learn," Kwame said, "and to honor your story." The spirit nodded. "Then you must face the trials. Only those who understand balance may leave with the truth." The spirit set 3 trials. Kwame's trial tested his courage, Ayana's trial tested her compassion, and Jabari's trial tested his wisdom. Each challenge was filled with suspense and danger. Kwame had to face his greatest fear, a swirling storm of shadows that whispered his doubts. Ayana had to save a trapped bird, even though it meant risking her safety. Jabari had to answer riddles about life, death, and the nature of balance. Each of them struggled, but ultimately succeeded, proving their worth to the spirits. When the trials were complete, the village transformed. The huts became whole, the fields bloomed, and the air filled with music. The spirits spoke one final time. "You have learned what the people of Jua Nyota forgot. Balance is the key to life. Share this lesson with the world." As they left, Kwame, Ayana, and Jabari felt a deep respect for the past and a commitment to honor its lesson. Back in their village, Kwame and Ayana shared their story, inspiring others to live in harmony with nature and each other. The tale of Jua Nyota became a lesson for future generations, ensuring the mistakes of the past would not be repeated. The secret of the forgotten village teaches kids the importance of courage, compassion, and balance, all wrapped in an engaging, suspenseful adventure.